All right, guys, we are back with another Oh, wait. No, this isn't right. That is more like it. As you guys can see, this is not MLB the Show 20. This is MLB the Show 17. Now, I know a lot of you guys that are watching this probably weren't around back then. I was barely around back then. When MLB 17 was out, I wasn't the Kyle that you see now. I was doing a lot of other stuff. Did not have a lot of time to play video games, especially stream or record video games. So at this time, I was only playing a little bit of Diamond Dynasty. But towards the end of the year, I started playing, and I did get to experience a decent amount of it. So this will be pretty nostalgic for me. Now, I'm going to be going over a bunch of things about MLB 17, like the players that were popular to use then, the live series diamonds, what BR was like, and all that stuff. And I'm sure a lot of this I've forgotten about, but it should be fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm excited to see what's so different with this game compared to like MLB 20 and, you know, what we're used to now. So let's dive on into it. This right here is the Diamond Dynasty screen. Now there's a bunch of stuff we can go over in the meantime, but right now I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the community market and see what live series cards there were and what their ratings were. So here we are. As you can see, back then we had 99 overall live series cards. Now you really aren't gonna see them. I think the highest rated is Trout, and I think he's a 95, so you're not gonna see any 99s now. That leaves room for obviously the legends to be super stacked and be 99s. But back then, we did have 99s, and of course, Mike Trout, he's gonna be one of them. Now, also, you'll see the difference is there's a 99 cap for contact and for power and for all those stats. So a lot of these cards you're gonna see are gonna be equally as stacked as other ones. But look at this live series Trout stats. I mean, if you think about it, with the 125 cap, this card would be an endgame card. He's absolutely insane. That is just nuts. You also got Kershaw, who was a 99. Altuve was a 99. God, this is when he was cheating. No wonder. Kenley Jansen, this card was so overpowered, it was insane. This card was nuts. And not only that, they released a finest card that you'll see a little later. And that card was even crazier with his per 9s and everything like that. But this card was nuts. Getting this card in BR meant you were going 12-0. Chris Sale, a 97. Joey Votto, a 96. I think he's a silver now. Corey Kluber, 96. Andrew Miller, a 96. Bryce Harper wasn't overrated. No, I'm kidding. Bryce Harper's actually had a really good year. Don't kill me. All right, don't kill me. But Bryce Harper actually did a rake this year. Max Scherzer, 95. Machado with the 94. Chris Bryant, 94. These are some flashbacks, man. Goldie back in the Diamondbacks uniform. He was nasty too. I used him a lot, actually. Nolan Arenado. I think he might be the same exact rating now. Strasburg, Mookie. Still had that second base secondary. I used a bit of Mookie back then. Syndergaard was nasty. Then you got Freddie Freeman. But oh my God. I wish I didn't see this. Miss you. Miss you, man. Oh, they're gonna double do it to me? I know my team used to be good. How the mighty have fallen. I don't even want to look at it anymore. That's pretty. Oh, Craig Kimbrell was what is he, a common now? Jesus Lord. George Springer was still cheating. Greinke, Jose Ramirez, Lindor, Giancarlo. Damn, look at that. Corey Seager was higher rated than Lindor. Giancarlo Stanton back when he was still on the Marlins. Verlander. Wade Davis was a diamond. Daniel Murphy. Oh, I would have never guessed that he was a diamond. Chapman, Charlie Blackmon, Zach Britton was a diamond. Justin Turner. Correa was still cheating. And wow, DeGrom was only a gold. Damn. Good times. Good times. Beltre. There are some names on here. Boy, I missed this. Yep, that's pretty much it for the live series cards. Now let's go ahead and check out what my team was looking like. So this was pretty much my end game team, and I just noticed that frickin' Corey Seager was my end game shortstop. Now I know his swing was absolutely insane. I remember loving using him. I just wasn't aware he was that good. I mean, look at these cards that we have. Let's go over it from starting pitcher and then move on. So starting pitcher, our rotation was Oral. He's always been good. I mean, he's in our rotation now and he was in there then. This is a card that I'm looking forward to getting. Hopefully they give us the Cy Young card because this Arrieta is gross. He's gross. We need him. All right. Tom Seaver, Roy Oswalt. I loved this Chase Anderson card, man. I loved this card. Why can't I check his stats? Was that not a thing back then? Anyways, I love that card. What did I do? I'm looking at like where are all my diamonds and stuff? Oh, this is when you could quick sell them. So I just quick sold everybody who I wasn't using. But we had Raleigh, we had Eric Gagne, we had Kenley Jansen. We don't speak of this. We had Aroldis Chapman and we had Zach Britton. Rysel was a gold, but he was still absolutely nuts. Man, I'm starting to get memories. Yeah, look at we quick sold pretty much everybody that we weren't using. Finest Joey Votto. He's fine, all right. Look at these damn stats, dude. Oh my Lord. His attributes were stupid stacked, and he had the swing to back it up. Second base, I had Big Ryan. He wasn't Noodle Bat Ryan that you got now. He actually raked. I loved him. David Wright. Oh my Lord. A lot of people hated on this card. I wanted to give this card a freaking neck massage when I used him. This card was nuts. This was the man right here. Another person who I miss. Barry Larkin. No wonder why I was using Corey Seager. Yeah, that's Barry Larkin, all right. Chipper. Was this the best? No, this wasn't the best chipper. I was just a cheapskate and refused to get the other one. But this one was good enough. I killed with this one. Trouty when he went over. Andre Dawson. Oh my God, I just seen Carlos Beltran. Let me go over this card so we can go with the main event real quick. Andre Dawson was nuts. He was in everybody's lineup, one of the best cards in this game. His arm was stupid, speed was stupid, and he hit absolute tanks. But oh my God, I forgot about you. I just miss him. I just miss him. This is like when you're going through the yearbook and you know you flip over one of the pages and you see your first, you know, high school sweetheart, and you're just like, I remember. That's what it feels like with this man right here. Just an absolute stud. I'm not crying, you are. Charlie Blackmon. This card went stupid too. Dude, these cards, with the 125 cap, these cards were actually just nuts. And I think at the time, yeah, my cap was Dwight Schrute. Obviously, you get, damn, yeah, they really let your guys get stacked. Because I'm pretty sure you could get 99 everything in MLB 17. So I'm pretty sure that's what he was. He was 99 everything. But we had the lineup. Let me go ahead and show you. Dwight Schrute, Trout, Beltran, Votto, Chipper, Dawson, Seager. Give me this lineup in MLB 20 and I'm not losing. Now, I think just for the fun of it, we got to do a Battle Royale draft. Oh my God. This was back when you had to enter games and quit out in order to draft. And there's no chance that anybody's playing for me to do that. But look at Roberto Al. That's another card that I should have had that I didn't. That's just a thing of me not playing as much as I probably should have, because there's some cards like Roberto Alomar. Let me actually go over this with you guys. I went to the community market, but I didn't show you guys the actual good cards like this, like Goose. You know what I mean? Cards like this that I just didn't have. Mike Schmidt. You know, there's this all-star Trout that was even better than Live Series. Kenley Jansen. This is the finest card I was talking about. He's fine. He is fine. The MVP Harper. Oh my God, this card was loved. This card was loved. There was so many dope cards to use in this game. In this game, you were actually rewarded for most of your swings. This was the last game that actually properly rewarded good user input. The one gripe that everybody had with this game, and it was bad. The late hits were insane in this game, but God, I'm not gonna lie, I would trade it all right now to have this back. Oh, this finest Kluber. He wasn't as powerful as 99 Kluber is now. I will say that. So back in the day, we had ticket counters, and these things were awesome because, as you can see, 3 of the best cards in the game are sitting here right now, and you were able to get them for free. Now, I'm not saying that there's not stuff like that now, because, dude, now you can just get cards like this in the XP reward path. So I'm not saying that this is better than before, but what I will say is Carlos Beltran was one of the best cards in the game. You'd probably have to go flawless or get World Series to get a card like that now, but I mean, right here, we were able to get him for free. Everybody worked their way to get tickets, and we're able to get cards like this. So it was definitely really cool. As you can see, they weren't sellable, so you unlock them here, and you got them. In 2017, there was also this just animal. Now, I actually didn't play this enough to even understand how to get this card. I'm sure somebody could inform me how you unlocked him. I didn't play enough, like I said, but clearly his stats were okay, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure capped at everything is good. I remember one thing about him is that he swung with a generic batting stance. So every time he was up, it looked like a pitcher was up. And then he would hit a 500-foot nuke off your and you'd be like, oh, that wasn't the pitcher, that was Pepe. But he was just nuts. Oh, I remember now. This was Joe Random, and you had to do a bunch of moments with this horrible card in order to eventually unlock this one. I mean, the way they did it was just absolutely insane. If you're gonna do something like this, you might as well do it like Reggie Stalker or something. This was literally a made-up guy. It would be like them saying, all right, you could play Madden and have Godzilla as running back. Godzilla would probably do really well. I mean, I'm not knocking Godzilla. He'd probably break the single season rushing record, but it's just not real. So that was the only gripe when it came to this. I thought it was kind of corny, but whatever. Now I will buy a couple packs so we could see what it was like opening packs in this. Let's see what type of packs they had. Oh, my stubs are in the low left-hand corner. That's, yes, things are different. I have 35,000 stubs. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna buy one of these. Come on. The loading sure wasn't good. And we're gonna buy one of these. Actually, 5 of these. Man, there's certain things about this game that'll make me want to go back on MLB 20, and that's waiting for the menus to load. That's one thing that they changed. I think it was in MLB 18 or 19 when menus moved automatically. They were super quick, and I really appreciated that. All right, now let's open them. We have, what are the difference between these? Standard pack, 6 player cards and 2 assorted items. 1 standard mixed sets. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go. What's going on? Where are my guys? Where are my guys? Oh, I have to hit. Packs are better now. Packs are better. I don't know what the hell is going on. We're gonna hit X. We're gonna hit circle. We're gonna do all. I don't know what's going on. Okay. As you can see, packs were the same amount of luck as you got nowadays. Set 7. Hopefully that means we get a diamond. If I pull a Trout throughout this duration of this video, I'm probably gonna put my damn liver up for sale on an auction block on the black market because I'll be furious. I will actually be furious. There's just nothing you could do with that if you get a good card. So I'm hoping we get nothing but duds. I don't know when I'm opening a pack, when I'm opening I don't know what's happening. I'm just hitting X. We're just hitting X and we're enjoying time. Oh, that was a good feeling. There was a feeling. Why is that bronze? That does not look good. It was a good feeling when you opened up a pack in the corner, you seen a little bit of a diamond. You would think since this game is dead that they could just give you a Trout in every pack. Just give me a damn diamond so I could show them. Give me a damn diamond so I could show them. I don't think I pulled a diamond all year playing MLB 17, and I wouldn't be surprised if I don't pull one now. So, you know what? That's just life. We get a silver. Javi Baez was a silver. That's time for you. All right, we open up this finest pack. Okay, see? you could see the corner. Now, it doesn't count because you're guaranteed one, so I'm not gonna pat myself on the ass just yet. But that's how you know you got a diamond. And you could sit here and you could giggle and wonder who it is. Or you could just, Giancarlo, probably worth 7 cents, but we got him. Now it's time for the main event. We're gonna actually play a game of this and see how different the gameplay is compared to MLB 20. Now, I'm sure I won't be able to find anybody playing on this. I don't know who the hell would still be on these servers. So I'm gonna play against one of my best friends and hopefully we have a good game with no RNG involved. We're going on Legend, partner. And we're turning guest pitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm excited and I'm really not. I don't know. I didn't change one thing in my settings. Hopefully that stayed the same. We are going to play at big old Ship It. We gotta have a full, oh, back then, random pitchers. I missed this. Okay, our lineup's just ready. I can't wait to use Beltron. Who's he got? Look at this sweat. He's got Finest Lindor, frickin' Belly, Griffey, like, Darvish? Darvish? Okay. Okay. That Griffey looks nasty, though. All right. Now, just because it's MLB 17 doesn't mean we're not a try-hard sweat still. We play to win, or we quit. All right, let's see what we're looking at right now. Buttons? I had meter? Oh, boy. We got a lot of changing to do, all right? Directional. No, sir. Zone buttons. Okay, PCI. Now we're staying on PCI. We're going back to wedge. Hitting view. Oh my god. We are just in for a long one. Meter. You know what? We're gonna go to dynamic here. We're gonna show off a little bit. Pure analog. Okay. Pitch trail. We're gonna go classic on. I can't even remember what I used then. I think it was outfield. Whatever. We're doing it. Buttons accuracy. Throw canceling on. And we're ready to go. We're ready to rumble. Oh, come on. Come on. No! It did not freeze while I struck him out. Elgato, I'm gonna punch you. Maurice, tell them how bad I dotted you up. Tell them now. Back to dotting, boys. Back to, oh my god. I should have been first in the world back then if I played long enough. I didn't use pure analog before. Look at this. That's what it looks like to get rewarded for your good pitch inputs, all right? Dot. Why did he hit? Why did he just get a hit on that? That was a dot. Look at Ship It. It looks so beautiful, even back then. Because Jake Arrieta was really good. This game don't reward pitching. That's all I gotta say. I can't just sit, look at that early home run. I can't sit here and play a game that don't reward pitching and that rewards early hits, all right? It just ain't in my blood. I can't do it. I can't do it. Thank you for finally getting out. If I lose this game, boys, feel free to unsub. I'm gonna feel like a... All right, come on. This was legend? Look how big my PCI is. That ball is faster than Speedy Gonzalez on acid. Oh my lord! That curveball was sent from Hogwarts. That was weird. I felt late on that. But I made really good contact. Were lineouts a thing back then? Oh boy! That's Carlos Beltran for you guys. That's him. That's the guy I was telling you about. He's the Godzilla of this game. Oh, no. Oh, okay, apparently this game cheated for other people too, against me. I didn't know that. MLB 17 apparently cheated and made you, says you swung even though you didn't. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Like this year, you just spam sinkers and cutters. This year, I don't remember what the hell we threw. Oh, he actually made decent contact. Oh, I keep on seeing my fielders and I'm like, damn, he's a common fielder, but we didn't have fielding badges back then. So back then everybody had good fielding though. That was on your end game squad. No, that was 18, Paul, because of the slow pitches. Dude, that's so weird. It feels like I'm like a little on the later side, and then I see it go to the right or to the middle, and it always surprises me. There we go. Drop it on in. That's Andre Dawson being Andre Dawson. That curveball's gross. I didn't even know what was happening there, but that was a good play by his third baseman. All right, so it's still 2-1. We got to get in the groove of hitting. It still feels a little strange. It feels like every ball's a strike, and it feels like every pitch is the same speed. Let's see if he could turn on this fastball, which I'm sure he can. Oh, there we go. Get in a good spot. Jam him. Ooh, good hit. Very good hit. Oh, he's got the top of his order up now? Who was that? 99 speed? Where are we at in the lineup? Oh, yeah, he's been at the top of his lineup. All right. Oh, there we go. We get a fly out. If I'm not mistaken, this was the first year Griffey came out, and Griffey had like a weird thing where when he hit the ball, it would never go out. Like he had too much like front spin, they said, or something like that. Like there was just an issue with him to where he wasn't as good as he should have been. As you can see, there's no perfect center mark to throw out runners either. That was one thing that kind of sucked. This may have been the year where stealing was just oh, I didn't even hear him stealing. But I think this was a year where stealing was just OP. Top spin. What did I say? Did I say front spin? Yeah. Griffey had too much top spin. So the balls would always be singles or they'd be line outs, stuff like that. I love this Carlos Gomez off the bench. I'm sure not a lot of other people used him, but I loved him. Let's try Charlie Blackmon. See, that's crazy. I genuinely felt late on that ball. And he pulled it. You know what I mean? The timing window feels strange. Yeah, the timing window is different. Now that I know the timing window, I'll hit better in this, but I'll go back to MLB 20 and I'm gonna suck. Yeah, because now I know how I need to be swinging. You just gotta wait a little more. But in MLB 20, you gotta be on it. This legend's way different than the other legend. Yeah, we are just gonna murder this man now. All I had to do was remember what the swing timing was, but obviously, while you're playing it that year, you don't realize that it's different. You know what I mean? That was Carlos Beltran again, by the way. Okay, that one they actually made me swing late, thankfully. That's how it should be. I mean, it feels weird that I'm like purposely slowing down my bat to get good timing. It feels strange. Oh yeah, you could practice swing and make them wait. I'm glad they took that out. Oh, that was just a really good pitch. As I said, this is on Legend, you guys, so you could see significantly how different the pitch speeds were. It was actually crazy. Let's put in Chapman and see how he was back then. Oh, that was actually a really good hit. I'm surprised he got his bat to that. This was this is probably the worst year to use somebody like Chapman. Well, if you go back and use them, because everybody's so used to swinging early now and trying to get ahead of these freaking fast ass pitches that you know what I mean, if you come here, you're just gonna probably be good timing on Chapman. Okay, so what's happened? Okay, it is staying in. You guys know in MLB 20, when you see that ball marker, that thing's probably sailing out. Oh, this was when the player of the month belly was. Okay, I see. Oh, turn 2 on him. Oh, you love to see it. Why am I on 17? What? This is 17? Oh my god, dude. I've been playing MLB 17 this whole time? God damn it. We gotta finish it now, I guess. God damn it. That's so annoying. I hate when I do that. I'm sitting here playing MLB 17 the whole time. Sometimes that happens in MLB 17. Oh, one significant difference. We got to remember, there's no one batter minimum. So we could take motherfuckers out as soon as they look scandalous. Little disclaimer, Maurice can hit Chapman all he wants. Watch when I put in a righty. Watch what this motherfucker is gonna do. Watch when I put in somebody like Gagne or Raleigh. We'll see the energy this dude has. We got to sit back on these pitches. My God, I want to know how many pitches I've been too early on so far. That pitch is impossible to sit back on. So he's gonna throw it 19 times because he's a menace to society. Dellin is mean. Let's go. All right, we got Big Bryson. Let's see if we can take the lead here. Okay, that was weird. I thought that was just gonna be like a foul ball behind home plate, and he ended up hitting that. But it happens. We both have 4 runs. We both have 6 hits. It's a close game that I wanted. This is gonna be fun. Oh my God, he actually hit that really well. Was that Beltran? I think it was. But this is Raleigh Fingers. You guys obviously know him. A lot of you probably still use him. It's time to see how he was in MLB 17. I truly can't remember. I mean, if he's in my rotation, he must have been somewhat good. I just can't remember what pitches were OP back then. Okay, apparently I accidentally pitched out. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off. Pathetic. Ooh, that was actually a really good pitch. Please get him out. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. If Trout hits the ball hard enough, we could still get a double play. We could still get a double play, but it's gonna be tough. Jesus Lord. Can he relax? Wait, look at this dumbass. Get his ass at first. How'd he even survive to make it to MLB 20? How'd this man not get hit by a truck yet? Look at this dummy. Let's go. Let's take advantage of it. Let's go ahead and send that to Narnia. He's lucky I can't replay it. But even in MLB 17, we had glutes. Didn't feel perfectly on that one. All right, Beltran is, I guess, well, Belly ain't that bad for Beltran. That could have been his name. But he's 2 for 2 with 2 jacks. Let's see if we can keep it up. Is gonna happen. 3 for 3 with 3 tanks. That's why we miss Carlos Beltran. That is why we miss that man. Why doesn't he just throw the slurve every pitch? I would not get a hit. Okay, we're gonna try to keep Raleigh in. Actually, he really didn't do that well, and we're in the 9th. I just can't wait for you guys to see Kenley, man. Kenley was unbelievable in this year's game. This was the year he was best in. And I actually make the debate that this is one of the most dominant relievers in any year's game. I think Dibble ended up coming up and kinda, he's making a statement this year. Dibble was really good when he first came out, and he was really dominant, but dude, the Kenley Jansen in this year's game was a different breed. We just got him in a mental box right now, boys. He can't hit right now. We're just playing games. I was talking about somebody else from the other day in another game. I'm not talking about him. Oh, but we just dot that up. There we go. We still got a 2-run lead. We're gonna try to get some more runs. Hopefully we can do the job. We got 6, 7, 8 coming up. If you throw that pitch, it's not fair and it's considered cheating in some states. Oh God, he hung that pitch frickin' like a frickin' shirt in the closet. And he immediately gets a double play as soon as he comes in. Oh, never mind. They beat out double plays in this year's game. That should be a double play. That's stupid. Ooh. All right, we're making good contact though. We're going to have to bring in a righty, but it's okay because we have Mr. David Wright on the bench. And David Wright, it didn't matter who he was facing for me. He did his thing. Dave, MLB 20. I'm playing MLB 20. I am playing MLB 20. Ew. Ew. That is not the type of contact you want to make against Kenley Jansen. It's all right. We put some pressure on him. All right. Let's keep pitching. We get to use our Kenley Jansen now. And this is what I've been looking forward to the most, probably. Now, if I choke and I give up a bunch of runs, I'm going to look really dumb. Especially if we give up a hit right now. We can't give up a hit now. It can't happen right this second. Or else this is going to be a really bad start. There we go. There we go. And I think pitchers actually did an okay job hitting in this year's game. It's unfortunate that his Carlos Beltran won't get to show you his power. Only ours was able to, but that's just... He's a victim of circumstance. He had to face the best pitcher ever in the world. Me. Yep, like that. That was the second time he did it. Let's go, baby. Don't throw that again. Don't dot again, please. Oh, God. Get robbed. Get robbed. It feels like I'm playing MLB 20 sometimes. You know, I'm just killing some of these balls, and they're finding fielders. Is that it's a lot harder to make contact in MLB 20 than it is in this game. Because in this game, once you get used to slowing down your bat, it's not hard to square balls up because you have so much time to react. MLB 20 is not like that. When you face Rob Dibble, if you're not on it, you're getting blown away. So if they just rewarded hitting properly, MLB 20 would probably be the best game so far. Unfortunately, that's a big if, and it's an if that never came about. So it's actually horrible. You know, he just can't lay off of it. He can't lay off of it. You... Oh my God. Oh, that didn't go well. That didn't go well. Oh, that didn't go well either. Just late, yep. Just late hit. That was one of the main complaints in this year's game. But like I said, I would trade that for the issues that we have now. I would love if just lates were the problem. Oh, he was late on that one and he hit it hard, but it was right to us. Actually, that could have been good timing. We won't know because it doesn't show the feedback right away. This one, you could actually see pitches and react to it appropriately. I will say that's like the only fly out I've had. I feel like I've had line outs, and when I've hit a ball as a fly, as like a fly ball, they've been home runs. That was the first fly out I've had. Yeah, okay. I can never remember in what year's games infield singles were like the glitchy thing. Yeah, see, we're still swinging way too early. I would need way more than one game. I would probably need like a week of playing to get used to this hitting timing and being like slowing down my bat for it. See that one? I don't know, man. That one feels like I'm swinging so late, but I'm pulling it for a no-doubter. It's just crazy. But Corey Seager was amazing this year. Yeah, see, that was probably so early. All right, we get one insurance run. We're up 3. Let's finish it off. There we go. That's a good start. Get a quick out. Keep Kenley's pitch count nice and reasonable. That was a freaking mammoth home run. Jesus. There we go. He made great contact with that. I wonder if he thought he hit that as a home run. But regardless of what he thinks, it wasn't. We need one more out. Come on. Okay. So I said in my head that I was going to only throw curveballs that whole at bat because of how slow Eric Gagne's curveball was. It didn't work. It didn't work how I wanted it to. So now we got to just try to win it without losing. Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done? Even in MLB 17, we got to play sweaties. Oh, and we got him, baby. That's how you end it. Undefeated in MLB 17 this year. Of course, the player of the game, Carlos Beltran, he had 3 tanks. He also had 2 tanks with Francisco Lindor. That card was a glitch as well. This was the first year they introduced Finest, and that was his finest card. But we hit, damn, we actually hit 6 tanks, which you love to see. GG's to my boy Maurice, as you guys know, my best friend in real life. Make sure, I'm going to have his Twitch info below. You guys haven't seen a lot of him, but go check him out on Twitch so you guys can. He's hilarious and he's good at the game. Show him some love. But that's it for MLB the Show 17. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what questions you have about MLB 17 if it wasn't answered here and you guys didn't play it. I would love to do this in MLB 18 and MLB 19 as well, so stay tuned for those videos. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon.